Hi, my name is Christopher Phillips, and I'm going to teach you how to change a tire. You may find yourself in an unfortunate situation where you would have to change a tire, being either driving down the road and blow a flat, and have to pull off, or just go to the grocery store and come back out to your car and see that you have a flat tire. Most of that comes to either not properly caring for your tires, or you run over a nail or a sharp rock or something and you puncture it. As it goes for changing a tire and putting on your spare, it is not bad at all. It could be a little time consuming, but it's nothing bad. So what you want to do first is, if you are on the road and a tire does give out, or you need to go off the road and change a tire, if you're able, I'd highly recommend limping it off of the highway or off of a main road and getting either into a parking lot or somewhere more distant from moving cars. If that is, you can't do that, then what I would do is get off to the shoulder and then turn on your hazards so you can alert drivers that you are stopped. Then what you want to do is come over to the trunk. This is where most cars keep their spare tire and changing tools, either under the carpet in the back or in some of the side panels. Once you have your tools, this is the tire iron, and then there's also the jack, which I already have set up for the sake of speediness in the video. So once you have that, what you want to do is take your tire iron with the car off and in park. You want to take it and put it on the nuts. Now what you're first going to do is going to crack the nuts. I already have them cracked, again for the sake of the video, but this is going to be one of the toughest parts because they're going to be tight. So you got to really put your arm into it and bust them loose. Once you've done all 5, you're going to take the jack and you're going to slide it under the car, and you're going to try and mount it up on one of the assigned jacking points. Now these points will be notified in your owner's manual, or if you don't have one, you can look online and it will specify it. Once you put the jack under the car and you start lifting it up, the body should come up, and then also the wheel. What you want to do is you want to get the wheel up enough off of the ground that you can fit your hand underneath. Now I want to show you that right now. Now that we got some space under the wheel that I can run my hand underneath, you now have enough space to take it off and put on your spare without issue. Now that you've done that, you want to take your tire iron and come over, and you're going to take off all the nuts. Now that you already have them cracked, they shouldn't give you much issue coming off. Alright, now that you got all the lugs off, the wheel's ready to come off. So all you gotta do, you're gonna get dirty, so I mean, be ready, but you're gonna lift, just pull it off. So now that the wheel is off, you can see everything else, your brake and all that cool stuff. Now, again, for the sake of the video, I'm just going to be putting this wheel back on, but what you would do here is you would put this in the trunk and then take your spare out and then put it on here. So, grab the wheel, scooch up, line up the holes, and then just slide it on. Alright, so basically from this point forward, it's just reverse. You're going to take all your lugs and start screwing them on. Now what you want to do is you want to screw them on so they're kind of tight. And how you want to do is you want to do it in a star pattern. So you want to start from one point. Come right here. You want to start from one point and you want to go in diagonal patterns. So you evenly press down the wheel onto the wheel hub, giving it a center press and allowing it to be straight, and it won't wobble when you drive. Now once you got all the lugs back on, once again, take your trusty tire iron and start tying them down. Now you want to do this again in the star pattern, allowing it to, once again, tighten evenly and and mount correctly. Now what you first want to do is you want to go around so they're just snug. So you want to do it so it's just kind of hand tight. You don't force it on, but enough that it feels somewhat secure. Okay, now that they're all relatively tight and your wheel is mounted to the car, you want to come back over to the jack and lower it back onto the ground. Now that your wheel is back on the ground, the weight of the car will hold it pretty much steady so you can get a good, nice, tight snug on these lugs. So basically you want to get them, make them tight, and then do about a quarter turn. Once again, tightening in the star pattern. And go around one more time, just to check. And that's that. All you do after that is take your extra tools and your flat tire, throw it in the trunk, and you're ready to run. Thank you.